Sorry, guys. I got a cat's ass in my face. Per usual. Imagine that. Got to start off the new year with a cat's ass in my face. Sorry, I was reading comments. Hold on. Holy shit, you guys are all ready. You guys are all ready for this. Hey, Wishful. Hey, Mercedes. Into the Mystic. Nope, and I don't care. At our church. Oh, Lord bless it. She's going to need more than church and some holy water to save that failing ass. Hey, Kathy P. Hey, Happy Life. Hey, Britt. Hey, Mama Bear. Rebel Rose. Babe. Queen Bella. Tootsie. Miss Leah. Miss Leah, I didn't call you yet. Zoya. Marcy. All right, let's play an intro and then let's do this. I got some shit to get off my chest. And then we're leaving it in 2023 with a bunch of assholes because I'm so fucking fed up of going into comment sections and seeing my name everywhere. You guys want to talk about me? Why don't you talk to me? Let's do that for a minute. Hey, Notre Dame, Yoper Gal. Hold on. Christina. Needs to be. Ari. I always fuck that up. Ellie. L. How are you guys? Well, nobody really trash talks me. They just spread a lot of rumors, and I'm frankly kind of sick of it. Let me clear my throat. When I'm sick, I'm in a mood always. There has just been so much poking over the last year and so much BS that just continues to happen. Hey, Janelle. Hey, Jen. Hey, Karen. Hey, Britt. I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm just fed up. I have had it up to here and beyond. I have watched for a year and a half since I started my channel. Hey, Revival. Hey, Laura. Hey, Clemson Girl. Hey, everybody coming in. Gray One. Welcome in, y'all. We'll get to some fun stuff and some BS talk here in a little bit, but I want to get some shit off my chest because I'm not taking this into, this is just a continuation of chaos that continues to happen. There's been people poking these, at these little things, and I get sent so much shit. I realized today I'm sitting on over probably 300 messages that I've never opened. There's a reason why I don't open my messages. And if any of you know I'm terrible about it. It keeps me out of the shit. I don't need to know a lot of the stuff that goes on out here. The shirt fits it. The shirt is fitting for today. Roses are red. People are fake. I say to myself, so I won't be on the first 48. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know how much more I could explain things. People are poking at the situation with Nunny and I. They've been for a while. I don't know how many more times, how many more ways I can say the same fucking things over and over again. My relationships with people that I mess with are not internet content. I am extremely disheartened to find out that when I try to set things straight and have private conversations with people like a fucking adult should, that those conversations are then taken into discords and spread around. And then from there, it goes into other arenas. And every time it changes a little bit each time. I'm right fucking here. You have something to say to me, say it to me. Stop trying to say it behind my back. Stop trying to put it, twist it, do all this shit. Nanya and I naturally went our separate ways because I had personal boundaries, not because Nanya is friends with Veda. I could not take the back her in inboxes. She wasn't doing shit, in my opinion, to harm me. It just became problematic because I was trying to keep my shit to myself and my family, what was happening to me, and keep it off the internet. And I wasn't telling people. So she didn't even understand the hurt that I was going through. She's not over there intentionally trying to get in with them or what. I don't know. And I don't need to know. But those are boundaries for me that I had to set up. It's a personal thing for me. I wish her nothing but the best. There's so much shit going on out here that continues to happen. But now I'm seeing people twist this whole shit about Penelope. And mobs, that's totally okay. Bree, hey, Rita, Twist, hey, everybody coming in. Natflow, I know a lot of people are really bothered by a lot of what's happening right now, and I am totally okay with everybody and their personal feelings. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people not getting along. That's adults, right? We all have things we don't like. I am very much right here. My relationship with her had to part ways for my personal sanity. It's nothing against her. But Nanya's the type of person that I can call and be on the phone with for 2.5 hours and ask her straight to her where we're at. I could pick up that phone today if I needed something and she'd be there. That's the difference. We're fucking adults. But there's so much conflict out here that's going on, and people keep trying to twist the shit. Until one of you can show me that Nanya docs Penelope, miss me with that shit, because that's not going to happen. You guys have tried to twist that. People are taking shots at Nanya, and they're not falling on Nanya. They're falling on me. Nanya wasn't a part of this. This is my channel. This is my family that's been fucked with. You don't see her being doxxed, CPS called on her, her husband's business put out here, and I don't want that for her either. But that didn't happen to her. That happened to me by these people. That happened to Kyle. It's Kenzie's life that's been threatened. My mom. I don't understand why adults can't let adults be adults. I don't know the shit that goes on in Discords. I don't need to know. I'm so fed up with this shit. I am just beyond belief. I have had an entire fucking community and then some. Let me walk you back for a moment. For those of you that are new here, I've been circle jerked around this internet for over 1.5 years by the anti-KJ community. If you want to see a bunch of people that you all are starting to look like, y'all are starting to resemble the anti-KJ community. It's who can hate more people than the rest. Y'all are starting to look just like them. And after dealing with them for 1.5 years, I want nothing to do with it. It's the anti-BHB community that's popping up. Who can hate her more? I fuck with some of the OG DC because those girls are cool. And there's a handful of them. Hey, Nana L. But this new breed of whatever is happening out here, no. I have been gone at by every single person. And a lot of those people took that shit over to Queen Bee and tried to start shit over there. Do you think I went over there and tried to defend myself? Hell no, I didn't. I went up on a panel a couple times, but I let them think whatever. You know, for 1 year, they had came in here and said, why are you talking about Queen Bee? Why are you doing this about Queen Bee? I was never talking about Queen Bee. Never once. But I had that shit happen over and over again. I've had people say I called CPS on them 211 times. I've been Katie Joy for 1.5 years. You want to talk about hatred? You deal with that group of people. I sit here and see, and if anybody doesn't know the obsessive level that this has got to with that Veda Jade, go look at her page. Go look at that bitch's page. Janelle, I hope you do too. Sorry, you guys. I'm just heated. I'm so sick of this shit. I can't even go in a chat anymore and feel like I can like fuck around with people. Moms, by the way, you need to go live because I need somewhere to go in the mornings. Thank you very much. I have my certain places I've always gone. I stick to those little spots. I have my little hideahoes that I go to. I don't go in chats and start shit with people. I don't go in places that there's just all of this whole shit and thing, the who's better than who and who's doing what and everybody's doing shit. Slingshot, Bomb and me, I've never had problems with her either. Never had problems with her. I've been gone at by people on the ship. I've been gone at by JJJ. I've been gone at by Flava, Amber, all of those people over a year ago. Do you think I forget that? No. But did you see me over there a year and a half later poking at them saying, oh, bitches. Oh, no. I don't even know them to have issues with them. I remember how you treat me. That's it. And I could care less who supports who goes where, who does what. I don't care. You're adults. If you can't navigate this stuff and see what's in front of you, I can't help you. I'm not here to tell you who to like, who to believe, who to fuck with, who not to. That's never been who I am. I came into this because a man took his life because he tried to commit suicide. All you fucks that say you stand for something, stand for nothing. You are nothing but drama. You are spineless fucking cowards who stand for nothing. Oh, you're a tragedy pimp. Oh, you're all looking the same fucking way. You know what the sad thing is that man's life was exploited by the very people that claim to love him, and it still stands today. Nothing has changed. The island was built off of people who have lost people to suicide, who have experienced extreme grief, losing people to cancer, who have been jacked around this internet by all of this shit. They stood for something because that is who they are. They stand in that same place that I met them a year and a half ago. The people I fuck with stayed the same. They've never been any different. That's why we have an island. That's why I'm not a part of these communities, because it's a mixture of people who can understand that everybody fucks up. We're human. If you can't navigate at a 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, that we've got to take and leave shit. You got to accept people for where they're at and who they are. And sometimes some of you need to learn that you need to back the fuck off and let people show themselves for who they are. You can never show somebody and expose somebody as well as they're going to expose themselves. If there's anything I can tell you, it's let them expose themselves. Look at Veda Jade. Yeah, functions. No, Jen's mom, I know that. They've been trying to poke that for a long time. I don't have issues with anybody. I'm not the type of person that goes behind everybody's backs and hates everybody just because I'm supposed to hate somebody. The shit about Penelope, y'all are fucking taking shots at me, not Nunya. And that's been cleared up a long time ago. The shit just gets old, y'all. It gets old because you can't even, as a creator, like I go in all sorts of different places and I try to say Happy New Year or whatever. But if I'm seen in a certain chat, I'm hate bonding or I'm doing this. The fuck I am. I'm just an adult who sometimes I realize that sometimes people are having a bad day. And maybe if I go in and make them laugh, it's better than, adding on to the fucking dog pile that's going on. This has gotten so gross out here. What are you winning? What's the end goal? Can somebody tell me what your end goal is? The he said, she said, you're better than this, you're better than that. You guys lost the plot. I see all the creators who claim that they stood for something acting just like and becoming just the people that they claim they don't want to be. It's exhausting. I'm disappointed with so many people. What's the end goal? But Slingshot, there's not even that much money in this. Like, if you're doing it right with integrity, you're not out here begging and telling everybody and dry begging your stuff. I don't know. Don't get me started on that shit either. You guys know where I stand on that shit. It's disheartening. I'm watching communities. You know who this is affecting? The subs. But some of you subs are egging it on too. Some of you subs love to watch the divide and the division. Meanwhile, playing hide of hands. There's a reason why I don't mess with a lot of people. It is what it is. I'm watching people just get hurt over and over and over again. And what the fuck is the end goal? The people who ride with you are going to ride with you. You don't have to prove yourself to those people. You're not winning anything by trashing somebody else. You're not winning a game. The people who ride with you are riding with you. You're not winning anything by trying to prove yourself. Those people are going to ride with you and understand you're a human being and make mistakes. And it's never going to change. It's not going to change. But the only thing that we can change is we can make the choice to not entertain it. So for me, I will be not going places until shit calms down, until people can stop trying to put everybody in the middle of their shit. I get people are hurt. Do you think I haven't been hurt out here? Do you think for 1 second I haven't cried myself to sleep some nights over people that I don't fucking know, that hate me, to hate me? They don't know a goddamn thing about me. They've lied about me. They've told you all sorts of stories. Some of you believe it. Then believe that shit. Believe that shit. At the end of the day, if you want to think I'm what they tell you, then you are a simple-minded fool and you don't belong around me. Believe that. I will never, ever understand people like Veda Jade, the antis, the extreme antis who have decided to hate people for 5 years. They fuel themselves with hatred. They have done everything out of hating one creator who, yeah, she's problematic, but she's no different than the rest of you. No different. Exactly, Benjamin. You're not proving yourself to these people. If people could just sit and listen to themselves, you make yourself a bigger fool and you give them more ammunition. Sometimes sitting back and letting people show themselves for who they are is the best way of doing it. Oh, Diamond Cutter. Sorry, your stomach hurts. Hayden Phoenix. Sorry, guys, I'm not really reading chat. If you want to believe what people tell you about all of us creators, believe that shit. Believe that. I ain't here to twist your mind. I will use their own words to tell you who they are. That's a them thing, not a me thing. There is very few times I come out here to defend myself for me. When you lie about me shaming a DV victim, you're damn right. You're going to get a fucking reaction because you're a sick, twisted bitch. That stuff, until you've been slandered and defamed to the amount that I have with that one group over the last year, miss me with the fucking victim shit. Because I'm sorry, you want somebody, a lot of you guys don't even understand the amount of hatred in these people. Twisted was never good. That's what I don't understand, what people are thinking. What was good to begin with? I remember back in Georgia, I said it today in a chat. We were fighting because they announced that a man had passed away when he hadn't. They knew that. They were just trying to make clicks and views. They hurt a family. They talk about us hurting Letitia. No. Fuck out of here with that. They hurt that woman. They held her hostage and played with her for 1.5 years. They did that. They did that. They announced that her son had passed away. We were focused on that while other people were having a clown show over here. Don't ever get it twisted. They absolutely used her. And they still are. Veda Jade only has a channel because of that. and twisting the narrative because of their hate of Katie. Nobody out here, and I'm about sick of it, people saying that they built this channel. We built the island. We, my islanders and me, built my channel. Nobody else. I didn't have to go panel hopping. I didn't have to go around and name drop myself. I didn't have to get in a bunch of drama. I grew organically. I'm one of the few that has grown organically off of consistency, integrity. The rest of you just, ooh, Becky, be nice. There ain't going to be one creator who tells you they built my island. My islanders built my island. My islanders built their tents on the island. My islanders showed up on this island. They built this island. That's why they feel entitled to shove you asses off. I'm so sick of the hate. I'm so sick of it. And I'm so sick of everybody going around saying, well, you know, I got so much we all have a lot going on in our lives. We all have a lot going on in our lives. That's why we're fucking here, people. It's an outlet. Every single one of this, oh, babe. Every single one of these people have something going on. This is why they're here. This is why they're here, because they're trying to escape the reality that they live in, whatever that may be, whatever hell they may live in. Miss me with your shit of I've got it so much worse, because guess what? We sit amongst people who don't have a fucking roof over their heads. We sit amongst people who are dying of cancer. We sit amongst people who can't feed their fucking families. Until you walk those shoes, shut the fuck up. And open your eyes. None of you are better than the others. We're all just fucked up messes. Doing our best. And some of you aren't doing good at all. Some of you make me embarrassed to be on this internet. And yeah, I'm emotional because I'm pissed, because after a year and a half of standing by some of these people, I can't believe to see where we've gotten. Some of you forgot what you stood for. Or did you really stand for anything at all? Where did the fight go of the victims being re-victimized? Now you guys are out here making victims. There's a lot of you that sit in these comment sections that just stir to stir because it's your daily thing. It's fun for you. It's what you get off on. It's like trading addictions. I talk about it all the time. There's a lot of recovering addicts here. There's a lot of people that are recovering from something. They trade addictions, and social media becomes an addiction. And we watch it so often. Religion, just like the new trad evangelists. They're all coping with something. A lot of mental illness out here. And that's not a dig on people suffering with mental illness. That's the reality we live in. There's not enough resources. So people try to fill in the gaps and try to feel a part of something. People are looking for community. People are all looking for community. And you know what you're giving them? A broken home. That's all you guys are giving them. What are you providing? If you want a wide awakening, go look at Steve. Go look at EKC. See where their 5 years of hate has gotten them, of hating one person, and then reflect and realize that that's where you're headed. A lot of you don't even see past it. Thank you, Rita. Welcome to the cabana, y'all. Sorry, I'm in a mood. Oh, KB, thank you so much. You know, KB, the one thing I will always say is I'm a better friend. My goal in life is it's not about who's my friend. I will always try to be a better friend to somebody because you never know what somebody's really going through. You never know. I am loyal to a fault, to a fucking fault. But that's who I am as a person. That's me. Doesn't say something about somebody else. That says something about me. I rock with the same person, my best friend since 6th grade. She'd tell you what she sees today is no different than what she saw years ago. Just a little more mouthy. What are you guys doing though? To my fellow creators, wake up. Please, for the love of God, you forgot what you stood for. You guys are so busy fighting amongst each other, you forgot that you're fighting. Originally, you were fighting for something. You were fighting for victims. Thanks for joining, Becky. You once stood for something. That's what connected everybody. But somehow everybody lost that plot, and they're becoming the very thing that you all speak against. It's easy to do, trust me. But it gets you nowhere at the end of the day. And I'm not saying we're all perfect, because I'm not. I've never said I was perfect. I've never sat here and said that I know what I'm doing, because I fucking don't. Obviously, I came in here with a voice changer and anonymous. You see how that worked for me? I've been Katie Joy for a year and a half. Don't take my advice on that. We can't even talk about the victims anymore. Summer Wells is being re-victimized on the daily, and it just gets ignored. These crime stories are being exploited, new victims made every day. And we're so busy fighting amongst who might not like us tomorrow. Who fucking cares? Let them not like you. The best success is showing them how much better you can become without them. You don't need a group of people to be you. And for the subs, stop trying to fit in. Please be yourselves. Stop going from chat to try and fit in and fit with the clique that you're in. Hey, Boston, good to see you. You don't need to be anybody but who you are. Your people are going to find you and accept you. You don't need to fit into a group. This isn't high school, guys. I see so many people out here fighting in comment sections to be noticed and paid attention to. Like raising their hand like little kids. Hey, pick me, pick me. Your community, the people who love you, you're going to find those people. Not everybody's for everybody. God damn. Nobody's perfect. We're all a bunch of fuck ups. Tell me one person out here who is perfect, and I'll tell you what a perfect asshole they are. Every single person on this platform, even the people I can't stand because of what they've done to my real life, it takes a lot for me to dislike somebody. I don't even hate somebody. I don't even hate them. I had a conversation today for 2.5 hours with somebody I cherish. And at the end of the day, I felt so bad because I pity Vada. I pity who she is. She is the most miserable person, and I pity her. You know how horrible that is? Because she's broken, and I can recognize that in her. But I don't want bad to come to her. She's done it to herself. Y'all are so caught up in this fucking back and forth and bullshit flying every which way. You're firing shots that are hitting everybody but the people you're trying to hit. And let me tell you, friends don't say the shit that y'all are saying about your friends. Friends might tell you you're fucking up and tell you you're being an asshole. But friends don't say the shit. We all have our moments, and we're all shitty at times. But if you consider yourself a friend, We're not out here stabbing each other. Friends aren't holding the knife to stab you in the back when you turn around. And there's some that are just doing that for the hell of it. Yeah, Boston Bridget, abso-fucking-lutely. Nope, friends will tell you you're fucking up. Absolutely. Trust me, my Islanders keep me in check. Smiles and Revival, I told them today, both in a chat, out in front of everybody, told me to sit on my fucking hands. One said, sit on your hands. One said, fire in the hole. I've never seen a group of people that hate people so quick or flip-flop so quick. I'm not a good fence rider, you know that. I'm a very black and white personality. That's just who I am. But I can see what's happening, and it hurts my heart for so many people because each person out here has something good in them. But instead of focusing on that good and what they can do to build that up in other people and really highlight the good in them, they're taking the easy way. Y'all are chicken shits and taking the easy way out and taking the low-hanging fruit. It's harder to try and be a better person. As Kenzie says, you can get bitter or you can get better. And a lot of you are sure as fuck bitter. There's a lot of you that will never change. You've been doing this for 5 years. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. It's feared. It's not feared. People just pity you. They're not afraid to go at you. They just pity you. It's a waste of time. They don't expect anything better out of you. That should say something about you. If they don't expect you to be any better. That's a pretty shitty place to be. They don't care enough to tell you when you're fucking up because they don't expect you to be any better. That's the truth. There's a lot of people I just don't fuck with, and I never will. Because those aren't my people. We don't have to like everybody, but we also don't have to stand there holding the knives in everybody's back. Bye, Boston. Have a great year. Hey, Earth. Hey, Boston Nick. Hey, Burden of Proof. Hey, everybody's coming in. Oh, Shannon's Cooper. Do I have a new name today? Nobody's perfect, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna be perfect. But it's really disheartening. It's just getting disheartening. There's been so much good stuff done in this community, but then it gets thrown back in people's faces and used for content. That's not doing something good. That's holding on to it and waiting to use that when somebody fucks up. If that's what your plan is, you're not in this for the right reason. Stay the fuck away from me and my island. We got floaties for you. Don't mind. They might have big holes in them and you might just see yourself sinking. But you're doing it to yourself. Some of you couldn't swim in a pond of sharks if you tried. The only thing you guys are proven is who you are. And it's really sad to see. It's really fucking sad to see. There's a lot of good people getting hurt. And sometimes it's easier to close that chapter and move the fuck on. And sometimes people need to let that chapter be closed and stop trying to pour gasoline. Some of y'all are fire starters. I need that whole freaking song right now. Because you're miserable in your own lives. And misery loves company. Some of you will continue being this way. It is what it is. But I hope in 2024, some of you find that backbone you once had. The group that we all used to be able to stand together and say, you know what? We're sick of watching victims get re-victimized. We're sick of watching creators exploit these tragedies. We're sick of watching all of this happen. Yeah, babe, you know what I'm talking about. The prodigy, yeah. Because right now, I don't want to stand by any of you. And that's the honest to God truth. My Islanders, yes, I do. If you're a part of the island, you know who you are. But there's a lot of you I don't want to stand by. Because I'm realizing when shit gets tough, you tap out. This shit's gonna get ugly. We're gonna take hits. But instead of hitting each other back, we need to put that energy into what matters. What matters is the victims and the voices of the victims that have been lost. I'm at fault for that too. I got caught up in taking some low-hanging fruit. God, she's made multiple shorts and doesn't even have views on them. She's chopped herself out. Hey, Chico. Hey, everybody popping in. Shop, I adore you too. We stopped celebrating the things that we once celebrated. We stopped playing trivia and laughing. We stopped doing the never have I ever mobs. We need to do another one of those nights some night. That was fun as shit. If you've never watched me in mobs too, or never have I ever MGL edition, you might want to see some fun. That was some fun. We used to play trivia, and when people didn't know what the answer was, we all just yelled penis. And if it was a numerical answer, it was 18, because ironically, the number 18 just always pops up over here. We used to have some fun. We used to laugh. We used to hold each other up when we were having bad days. Now we wait for each other to have a bad day and cut each other down. It sucks. Everybody's going through something. Everybody is going through something. I'm still your beach whale. We used to have a lot of fun. I look back over the last year and I'm like, there was things I forgot that have happened. So much that I have forgot that has happened because I've taken hit after hit after hit after hit. Assumptions after assumptions. If I'm talking about you, I say your name. I've never had a problem saying your name. These people that are running with these assumptions of, oh, she's talking about the, no, you can miss me with that. I will say your name. If I'm talking about you, I will address you. I miss going into chats with people loving, laughing around. I miss going into chats where we used to be able to start singing song lyrics and everybody would just finish and it would just turn into a complete and utter shit show. Yeah, part new. People grow apart. People naturally go their separate ways. That doesn't mean you have to hate each other, y'all. That doesn't mean you have to take each other out, because all you're taking out is yourselves. The people who rock with you are going to continue to rock with you. You're not proving yourself to them. The only thing you're proving is to the other people that don't like you, why they don't like you, and just amping them up. That's going to continue to happen. But we can stop that. Yeah, I know you guys do. I know you all do. And I know there's a lot of hurt. I know there's a lot of hurt. And we all play a part in that hurt. And that's why we've got to be better. We've all got to be better. We can bring it back if we want to, or we can carry it on. For me, this is where I'm at. I rock with different people for different reasons. I see good in all of you. And it's heartbreaking to watch this shit happen. It's heartbreaking to constantly try to be pulled in the middle of it when I want nothing but the best for all of you. There's some of you I wish would get the floaties that would just sink you, but you sink yourselves. And that's specifically Penelope and the other Jade. I mean, hey. There's people that are coming back around that fucked with me a year ago, that every single live I've ever done is on my page. Every single video, every single anything is on my page. I've never taken anything down. If I've said it, I've stood on it. I'm not no peacemaker, but I see a lot of people hurting. A lot of people hurting, and including the subs. People don't know what to feel. People feel that they have to pick a side, y'all. There's no side to pick. We're adults. Nobody should be pocket watching anybody. Nobody should be telling you what chats to go in and out of. Nobody should be caring where you go. We are adults, god damn it. That's got to stop. We're not crying. I have a cold, so I'm like overly emotional. Yeah, we're not attacking anybody in chat, please, or we're getting timed out. There will be none of that. And I have pulled a shit ton of wrenches, and I will be pulling more. My chat just doesn't get crazy. Revival is the only one that gets crazy. She goes streaking through the Pika streaking through. I'm just freaking. My chat, y'all, I've rocked with the same people I rock with today, and I've never had to worry about where they are. Yeah, let's not do that, y'all. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Everybody is hurt. There's so many people that are hurt. I get it. I get it. And there's nothing I can do to fix that. And band-aiding it isn't going to fix it. But neither are community posts. Happy New Year, blank screen. Community posts aren't, videos aren't. I could pull up all your videos and dissect each one of you. What you've all done wrong. You could all do it to me. What we've all done wrong. You know what? What the fuck is good's that going to do? You know what we are going to do? We're going to play a game of bad people one of these motherfucking days. And I'm going to get a bunch of you creators in the box, and they're all going to get just schmuck on us and tell us which one's the worst. Some good fun. These people are looking for community, and you're giving them a broken home. None of us are any better than the rest of you. We're all broken assholes trying to do our best. We all fuck up. We're all human. Stand on that shit, own that shit, and move on. That's all you can do. You cannot continue to be out here justifying your actions to people that don't give a fuck about your actions to begin with because they just want to tear you down. Do you hear me? They don't care about what you do. They just want to tear you down, period. They don't care. You could be the most perfect human being. They just want to tear you down no matter what because they're miserable. Let them sit in that misery. Julie, it's kind of like an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend. The vengeance is real. You want to keep dragging that ex around with you? Of course, I'm the type that when you're my ex, you're cut off. You're an ex for a reason. I don't want to think about you. I don't want to talk about you. I can sit in a chat with you and ignore you like I didn't see you. I'm good at that shit. And I know that when you're hurting, it's hard to do that because the hurt is raw and real and your emotions are on fire and it feels like everything is another stab to you. But sometimes you're taking stabs that aren't even meant for you. There's a lot of you in here right now that are feuding. And it's so hard to see so many people hurting because at the end of the day, y'all loved each other and really appreciated certain things about each other. And it's okay to go it's okay to separate and go your own ways. That's called growth. That is called growth and moving on. Holy spackle, just the internet. Twist. Some days I'm miserable with this cold. I miss the days of being able to go into chats and laugh and find out things about people that I didn't know and just watch people loving on each other and kicking it and all this stuff and watching people really fight for a reason. Now people are just fighting. Hey, speaking of unsupervised maniacs, you want to go listen to somebody that hasn't lost the plot, that has stood where she stands and is leading the way. Go watch unsupervised maniacs videos. If you need a testament of where we all once were and where we all forgot we were, for me, The anti-KJ community is going to continue to come at me and circle jerk me around and make up lies about me. They've done it for a year and a half. Nothing's going to, that's on them. They look like fucking fools. They're taking themselves out. They have legal stuff coming up in January. And from there, it's going to even get worse because people out here doing way too much fuck shit. The difference is for me, I don't care because nothing they say about me affects me. It looks bad on them. Yeah, she is blank screen and she's extremely unhinged and it's very dangerous. It's extremely fucking dangerous. People don't understand how dangerous that person is. It's disheartening. This shit has just gotten so bad. And guess what? The tragedy pimps are out here tragedying. Spanky's out there just railing one victim after another, pulling up background checks on people. The Summer Wells community, I've never seen so much bigotry and homophobia and disgusting, vile shit in Summer's name as I have recently. But we're all too busy fighting amongst ourselves. The anti-KJ community was built off hate of one person they've never known, they'll never know. And we're all starting to look just like that community. I want nothing to do with it. And it's going to continue on. That's just what they do. It's whose sins are worse. Who's going to look worse because they're embarrassed by their own behavior. That's what it comes down to. Is they're embarrassed by their own behavior because you know what? We all fuck up. And instead of owning it and saying, you know what? I fucked up, man. I let that get to my head and I fucked up. Moving on. We're never going to impress everybody, y'all. There's going to be people that don't like us just to not like us. Those aren't your people. Oh, you're good, Elizabeth. You're good. Yep. Absolutely, holy spackle. Yep. Yeah, but sometimes Queen Bella accountability doesn't need to be public either. Sometimes you can realize that the most accountability somebody can get is they have to sit with that. They don't owe it to any of you. None of us owe anybody anything. Subs don't owe creators anything. Creators don't owe subs anything. But we can attempt to do better, and we can attempt to just keep it moving. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to do that sometimes and sit back and look. It's hard to take a self-reflection and say, fuck, oh dear, I fucked up. It really is. It's becoming a morality contest when all of us have some shit morals to begin with. Truthfully, I want to stand by the people who can look at the victims and say, you know what, we're not doing this anymore. We've let so many of these people get by with so much because we're out here fighting over who can be the best at this. It takes a whole community. If I wouldn't have had my island over the last year and a half, I wouldn't be here today. The same people that stood with me that day one are still here with me today. The drama community, man, some of those people are great as fuck. Some of them are assholes, but there's good on both sides of it. I don't care. There's some funny shit that happens over there, but some of those people are the best people that you'll ever meet too. Some of them are just hateful assholes that are miserable, wretched people too. I mean, there's a place for everybody. But even those miserable assholes teach us about something about ourselves. It's a good reflection of, do you really want to be like that when you get older? I've been really lucky to be held up when I didn't have anything left in me. And I just wanted to remind all of you today that you're better than this. Every one of you is better than the shit I've been seeing from you guys. You're becoming the very things that I fought against for a year and a half that become dangerous. If you're putting tracers on every email, log the fuck off. It's not that serious, people. Laws need to change. Things need to change. But instead of becoming part of the problem, we need to become part of the solution. We're all going to fuck up. We're going to continue to fuck up and make mistakes in 2024. Nobody's going to be better. Happy Life Jay. Ask Veda Jade. Nisi, one more day. You matter. That's all that matters. Each one of you matters. Even if you're a miserable asshole, you still matter. It is hard when you've been kicked by life over and over and over again. All of us are here for a common reason, because we needed an outlet. We needed somewhere to go to fill in a gap of time, or some of us came out here fighting for something because people's voices were taken that couldn't fight for themselves. I am sad, Jones, and I'm really sad. I came into this because a man attempted to take his life who felt he didn't matter. That's why I started this YouTube channel. That doesn't fall lightly on me. And that's how the island was built, was people that were fighting for that man's voice, because every one of these people were exploiting him that claimed they cared about him. Hey, Mellow One. His life has mattered. So many of these victims' lives matter, and they're exploited over and over again. Dre and her kids went through fucking hell and are still, for what? For what? It says something about you as a person if you can do the shit that anti-community, the extreme antis, and the people who have attacked Dre. I don't agree with Dre's lifestyle. I don't even get down with a lot of her beliefs. But what she has been dealt, and so many other victims and their families, Summer Wells, people have forgotten that she's still missing. Jose took his life. How many more people are going to have to go out that way? And tell me what we're doing to help this. We're not. People who are already struggling with mental health, that can't access resources, who can't afford their meds, who don't have a home, who live in their cars, who can't feed their children. How are we helping them? Yeah, we're not arguing about creators in here, y'all. Keep that shit to yourselves. If you can't learn to sit on your goddamn hands, get the fuck out. We ain't goddamn babysitters around here. Some of y'all need to grow the fuck up. It's gross. It's gross. I pity these people. Anyways, I'm off my soapbox. I'm sorry, I'm reading your comments for a minute. I'm like, ugh, I need to go take some cold medicine. I know, Twist. I don't like tea. Okay, don't sit on them then. If you don't like playing with your butt, then put them in your pockets, okay? Get a fidget spinner. Do something else with them. At least I didn't tell y'all to go fucking touch grass, because y'all get pissed at me when I say that. Go smoke some, okay? It's New Year's. Go drink your drinks. Go have fun, but don't drink and drive, please. Can y'all just do me a favor, though? If there's one thing I'm going to ask of each and every one of you, it's to look in the mirror tonight and find one good thing to remind yourself of what you stand for. One thing that you stand for. Whether it's in real life, on the internet, whatever it is. One thing that you actually stand for and you're proud of yourself for being in 2023. and then kick that shit to 2024 and have a better year.
You hungry? Her foot's gone down.
Oh, good. Here comes sis.
I put the big teddy bear on her. To the heat pad. She's.
Kenzie's giving us a cat update. Do you guys want to go take a cat update before we leave?
That's a good idea.
I want you guys to remember, though, every one of you matter. Even you assholes. Even if I don't rock with you. Even if you're a complete, wretched, horrible person. Every one of you matter. You might not to me, but you matter to somebody. And you don't have to matter to everybody on the internet. For love of God. That's a lot. That's Ken's. I call Ken sis. No, my sister's in prison. she only can call occasionally. E.T. phone home. Gemini is the cat's name. Yeah. None of us are getting anywhere doing this, though. Sorry I had to get on my soapbox today, but I had to be reminded of some shit today, too. I had to sit back and think, I could come out here and start demanding this or start bitching about this or, do the same thing I do every day. But then I was like, all I'm seeing is people hurting. From place to place, everybody's hurting. Yeah, her name's Gemini. Kenzie is a Gemini, so we named her Gemini. Hey, Limey. But I wish you all a very happy 2024. I know for me and my group, we will be doing a lot of cult shit, a lot of religion shit, some true crime, some stupid shit, some game nights, some just bullshit chats. We're going to get back to what matters and focusing on victims that are being exploited, because that's what matters to me. The disappointment has been real, and it's been real heavy lately. And I think I'm more disappointed in myself than anybody else out here. Like I'm more disappointed in me for not being able to do something to stop or fix it. I'm a fixer and I can't fix this shit and it sucks. I got blamed for all this shit too, but Kyle's got me turned on. Oh, he brought the baby to us. He brought the cone head to us.
Okay.
It's a little smoosh face. For those of you who don't know, this is the infected kitty. That probably hurts her belly.
Yeah, I'm taking it back.
Okay, I'll be down in a minute. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great day. Hey, Lurker, how's mom? Nobody can fix this shit. I know, Branson girl, I know. But us, we can fix this. We can all take a part in fixing this. Oh my gosh, blank screen. The Scientology stuff is really crazy. Conehead. I know. Kitty on the mend. I hope so. I think she's going to have it, Lance, though. It's pretty bad. But with that, I'm going to leave you guys for now. I need to go take some cold meds and check out. Maybe we'll come back a little bit later and Kyle and I will just do some bullshit chat with you guys or whatever. But sorry, I had to get on my soapbox. And before all you assholes say, oh, there's Becky thinking she's better than everybody, miss me with that shit. I've never thought I was better than a single one of you people. Never once. I'm probably the most flawed fucking one of us all at times. But broken is beautiful. And I just make it look good sometimes. With my dick nose. Okay? But please remember, you matter. There's enough people struggling in this world. There's not enough resources. There's not enough help. People are dying every day of overdoses because they're turning to numb the pain. People can't deal with this shit and they're looking to us for an outlet. We can't fix everything for them, but we can offer a safe space and not a broken home. We can do that. We have that capability. Every one of you has something good in you. Find it. Even you shit stirrers, you pot stirrers with your goddamn wooden spoons. I've had a lot of wooden spoons broken over my ass, so you don't bother me, but all right. Hope you all have a wonderful 2024. And whoever said, oh, I'm the Hulk. Oh, blank screen. I am a natural blonde. I am. Hey, just another troll. Broken crayon, still color. That's right, Smiles. That is right. Maybe we'll get some new nicknames in 2024 because I'm kind of tapped out on all these. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Please don't drink and drive and enjoy your evenings. And please remember, a lot of you that are hurting, it's okay to hurt. It's okay to feel the emotions you're feeling. But we're bleeding all over each other when everybody wants to just bandage the wounds. We're bleeding on everybody. And sometimes the best way to heal that wound is to just hold it in. Vent in safe places and let it go. My New Year's resolution is to expose the bizarre behavior and the rampant censorship that permeates YouTube life. Oh, really, Eugene? That sounds like a really interesting theory. I didn't know that YouTube was censoring live chats. Yeah. Let it go. Let it go. Don't make me sing to you guys. All right. I'm out. I'm going to play you guys out. Have a great night, though. Seriously. To all you assholes out there. Every one of you. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.
How do I say goodbye? Glad you came.
Closing time.
Hit the road, Jack.
You don't have to go home, but
Make the best of this test and don't ask why.
you can't stay here.